Look closely at this trading floor. 6 months ago, 400 people worked here. Today, there are 9. The rest were not fired in a scandal. They were quietly replaced by software owned by men you will never meet. This is not a recession. Recessions end. This is the beginning of something that does not. By 2030, economists who study automation keep arriving at one number, and it terrifies them. 70%. 7 of every 10 jobs that exist today will be done faster, cheaper, and around the clock by artificial intelligence. Not just factory work, not just drivers, lawyers, accountants, radiologists, analysts, the careers families spent decades and fortunes preparing for. And here is what no one wants to say out loud. The machines doing this work are not owned by you. They are owned by a handful of billionaires, the same people who already own the platforms, the data centers, and increasingly, the politicians meant to regulate them. Watch what happens next. A company replaces 10,000 workers with one model. Its costs collapse. Its stock soars. The billionaire who owns it grows richer in an afternoon than that entire workforce earned in a lifetime. The wealth did not disappear. It moved upward, and it is not coming back down. The displaced do not vanish either. They flood the jobs that remain. Wages crater. A warehouse shift that paid $20 an hour now draws 300 applicants and pays 11, then 9. Meanwhile, the cost of living does not wait. Rent climbs, groceries climb, insurance climbs, because the same corporations cutting their payrolls use that saved money to buy up housing, farmland, and supply chains. The family farm cannot compete with an algorithm that owns the seed, the land, and the distribution. It goes under, quietly, like the trading floor. By 2030, this is what an ordinary street looks like. Storefronts dark, a line outside a food bank stretching around the block. Not the jobless, but people with work that no longer covers rent. Tents under an overpass, within sight of a gleaming corporate tower standing empty because it needs no workers inside. And when the work goes, everything built on it goes too. The town that emptied when the plant closed, the school that lost its tax base, the pension that assumed a whole generation would keep paying in. A society does not simply lose jobs. It loses the scaffolding that held it upright. Governments will not stop this. They cannot tax wealth they no longer control, and they will not regulate the men who funded their campaigns. The social contract, work hard, earn a living, build a life, was not broken by accident. It was bought, dismantled, and sold back to you as inevitability. This is not a forecast for your grandchildren. It is a countdown. The trading floor is already empty. The line is already forming. And the people who built the machines are not asking for your permission. They are not asking for anything at all.